And good morning, everybody. Good morning. Wishing you all the best for this beautiful Wednesday morning. Okay. Hoping that you had a wonderful beginning of the week. We are already in the middle. I saw the weather, and we have some invest system already through the Caribbean or in the middle of the Caribbean heading to the Gulf of Mexico. And I saw also um, another system that is moving towards the northern part of the Caribbean island. It's still in the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so as I said before, it's going to be some rainy days, the rainy month starting. Okay, continue checking your hurricane shelters and your protection at your home, and make sure you have your hurricane supplies and all of these type of things, people. I am this morning early to address a situation, a voice note that came to me since yesterday. And I said I'm going to leave it circulate. And if you didn't get it, I'm going to get it. From an unknown voice, female voice, that I did not recognize, addressing to a name of Anthony. And I suppose it's somebody who's from Guyana. And I want to open your all eyes, those immigrants, those foreigners that be naturalized in St. Martin. And I am not going to stay long. And I'm going to do my section in two. What I say in English, I'm going to give it also in Spanish to the Latin nations that's living in St. Martin. Okay? Um, as you all know, August the 19th is going to be the election, and every single political party is looking for votes to come back in power. Okay, you're going to have different candidates that are going to postulate themselves on the political party that they wish. But to the naturalized immigrants, and as the voice note was saying, um, the Guyanese, Jamaicans, okay, the Spanish community, some of the largest community with Dutch passport on the island, and the rest Caribbean islands, nations that moved to St. Martin for years and obtained the Dutch rights. You all made children here. Some of your children born with a Dutch passport, and some of them, because they were in school, live here, they obtained and being naturalized Dutch. Okay? And you all parents also live here, and some of you all came in the good days when you could obtain your Dutch nationality more easier than compared to the 2024 rules and regulations as it is. There is certain politicians or political party that use this opportunity to use you all to get your vote. This is the only moment they're going to listen to you all. Okay, and let me start by the National Alliance. Okay, and the OP party. They are two political parties that is the most famous one. Everybody want to be part of it. But let me explain you something when it comes to you all who is immigrant that obtain your Dutch rights, not by birth, but by naturalize yourself Dutch. They don't care about you all. Okay? National Alliance. Okay? Don't care about none of you. The ones that sit in right now don't care about none of you all who is foreigners that obtain your Dutch nationality, and neither the ones that about to obtain it or don't have it. Let me put it in that way. They had a minister, Anna Elaine Richardson, as Minister of Justice, who walked over all of your rights. First thing, she tried to remove you all permanent paper. If the people who didn't went to contest it in court, she will move your paper from you all and try to deport you from this island. They didn't care about if your family is NA or your family is up. They don't care about that. You are a foreigner and they want to get rid of you. Okay? If she had the power to remove your Dutch rights, she will do it. Okay? She use her immigration department to pick up you all from the Caribbean. Never look into the other section, the other part of the world that's illegal here. Because throughout the 4 years, you could see the immigration stop, picking up people that's in the construction, people like this, people like that. Anna Elaine Richardson violate Article 8 of the European laws, separate families. Multiple Latin, Spanish, Dominicanos family was broken. Jamaican families was broken. Okay? And I have evidence. I can tell you about the cases. It's either they was locked up, ready to be removed, or they removed. She didn't care about the Haitians. She didn't care about none of those things. And I'm going to send you a clear warning. If you, who is naturalized from what nation you is from the Caribbean, and especially those nations that the voice note, the lady was saying, because they're hunting for nationalities to be on the list, okay, so that they can continue in power. They're using you for the voting rights that you have. That's why I always said, be careful who you're going to vote for. Okay? If the National Alliance come back in power, they're going to continue with the agenda. Your vote to the immigrant that have Dutch rights on the list is not going to help you all to stop the National Alliance and the Up Party agenda. Okay? Your vote is going to give them no power to bring back Anna Elaine Richardson as minister or to continue with the agenda she had. Okay? Be careful joining to these political parties because they're looking for you to bring your nation who have the Dutch rights here. You think they care about you all who have an uncle, a nephew, or brother that working in the construction? They don't care about it because they continue bringing Turkish here, signing papers for them to leave Europe and come here and work on the airport. You think they care about you all who's from the Jamaican that have Dutch rights? Be careful who you're going to vote for. Do you care that they care about the Dominicanas? No. Because if they were caring, they would have helped me long time to bring the girl who have her children here. Separation of family. They is not the one who separated, but they inherit a problem from the government who was sitting back in September 2017. And they could have fixed it. They didn't care about fixing it. Okay? I have a Jamaican lady owns a restaurant, permanent paper, married to another Jamaican man. Okay? He didn't have a paper. She was trying to get it. The man works and help her for her restaurant. They deport the man. They didn't care about nothing. But today they're looking out for you all. Guyanese, Jamaicans, Haitians, Latinos, your vote to come in. Today you can drive all up and down, left and right on this island where we reside. They are there looking for votes. Why they don't go in Pelican? Why they don't go in Lowlands? Why they don't go in Simpson Bay? Where they always sit down and eat? Because they don't have the votes. They need to be at your bar. They need to be in your society. They need to be in your neighborhood to look for the votes. Because now you have value. An election is a year of election again. You have a value for them. Okay? Tell your paisanos, tell your comrades, please be careful joining a political party who's going to use you to attract votes, offer you whatever they want to offer you. If it is financially or they're offering other things for you to be on the list, for you to attract the votes of your nationalities, of your countrymen that obtain the Dutch rights. Vote for somebody who, yes, is interested to work in your interest, in the interest of your other countrymen that's here, that their papers are they're born here and their papers is not in order. Many Haitians, okay, and Spanish people are born here, Saint Martiners there is, but because they come from a foreign parent, okay, one way or the other, living here, and there are adult, big man and big woman, still standing without the documentation in order. Okay? And I want to continue helping these people. My intention is serious. So that's why I come to send this one. And I want you all to share it. Okay? You're going to get certain people that are going to tell you that, oh, I'm the immigrant and this, and that. It's not about the immigrant. Those that are born here, St. Martin's there is. And everybody, if they go look for a family tree, they are linked to a Caribbean island. If they're not linked of a Caribbean island, they are linked with a European. Because either your great-great-grandfather come from Europe, either United Kingdom, it comes from one other country in Europe. And they came and make children with the slaves. And then you're going to get grandfather born here, grandmother born here, great-grandmother born here, grandmother, great-grandmother born here, father born here. Then you have grandmother and grandfather born here. And they born here and their children born here. Those are the unique that can go back with you 5 generations that born St. Martin. But on the 6th generation, they comes from Europe. Okay? That is the history of this island. We ain't the Indians that were living here. We all migrate on this island. So you don't have to have it. Some people have their mouth very big on Facebook to write this and that. When you look, the mother or the father, including the former Minister of Justice, Anna Elaine Richardson, mother ain't from here. Her children ain't from here. Because she chose to catch a plane to go make them in the United States to be American. America is better than St. Martin. Don't allow these people to use you all nation to have a voting right. On Monday, August the 19th, get up and come out. And I'm asking you to support the No Party. I'm asking you to support the last man on the list, who is me. Guarantee me in Parliament so that we can work in the interest of the ones that born St. Martin that have 40 years, 30-something years, and they don't have the documentation in order. We need to start helping them so that they can have a proper job and you don't have an employer taking advantage of them. The years has passed so much that back in the old days when Kramers was the chief of police, most of those police them retired. So when you're born, you see somebody, you think that they have Dutch passport, or they have a Dutch nationality, or they have permanent paper. They don't have. They doesn't have. But and those young people today's immigration, so they will see those people and they will think that their status is legal because they grow up and seeing them here. Not everybody know everybody business. Regardless, we like to infiltrate in people private business. But there is things you don't know. You understand? And it irritates me to hear that voice note. How these National Alliance people who do many raids, pick up many people and deport them, destroy family, destroy a man with his wife and his children because the man they had a paper and they move him. He had paper, the paper was expired. You couldn't work with him. He's the bread and butter for the family. Anna Elaine Richardson did not care when she was Minister of Justice. Together with her cheerleaders that she put strategically, till today they're there, strategically in the immigration and blocking you all immigrant. But look at the party going to go to some guy and his lady to go look for people from other country with Dutch rights to try to attract those votes them there for them. Okay? Many times I reported in the news about people locked up down Simpson Bay. I had a Haitian fellow there for years working in a restaurant. Years. The employer tried more than 3 times to get him. Till the last when Anna Elaine Richardson came with a gimmick about helping people that working and the employer need to fill papers and this and that. In that time, with the minister Otley from VSA, okay, they didn't help him. Anna pick him up, put him Simpson Bay, and put him on a plane and deport him. Whereby you could fix the man. He will be forced to file of taxes because he will get official CRIC number. We couldn't make money as a country. You didn't care the situation of Haiti, the civil war that taking place. But today your party is looking to bring these nations, these immigrants with Dutch rights to come to go look for votes. Guyanese community, with or without Dutch rights, talk with the ones with Dutch rights. Tell them vote strategically. Jamaicans that are living on this island, with Dutch nationality or not, okay? Please vote. Tell your comrades, your countrymen, vote strategically. Stay away from the up party, stay away from the National Alliance. They prove you for 4 years that they're not coming to regulate things. That their mentality was to deport and keep deporting people. And they went so far to deport, trying to deport people with permanent paper. Sylvia Jacob, I told you all, is busy cleaning the census office. You who have Dutch nationality or you who have permanent paper, they're looking to remove you from there. It was proven. And you all know when I said they were sending the letters. I never comes in live to talk things that I don't have no proof. And it doesn't come to manifest how I say it. Take me serious. Support the no. I am the last candidate on the list. Okay? Because I, yes, want to see you who born here that don't have your papers in order to get you stabilized. Because many of those immigration officers young went to school with you. Many of those young police officers went to school with you. Just they don't know that you don't have your things in order. You are part of this community. You are part of this community. Okay? Some of you born here in the interest of your mother and your father, looking in the interest of the children, give you the wrong father to carry the last name. Of wrong, the father that is not yours, you're not your DNA father, because they want something good for you. That today, the Dutch has encountered that there was a problem when you was acknowledged. Because I have a lady too, from a 17 years old that came St. Martin. Today she's 60 something on pension. Voted in 2020. And within that 4 years, her Dutch rights was removed for some problem of a clerk that was working in the census office back in the 1970s. And with the father, and that clerk most probably is not alive, and if it's alive, is on pension, all, and the father is not alive no more. She lived all her life as Dutch. For her last days, to remove her Dutch nationality. There is a born St. Martiner living in Holland that they remove his Dutch rights too. But he was so lucky because he wrote it in the media in his province, the province where he lived, that the lieutenant governor, but they have a different, the burgemeester office pick up that case and help him go to court, and he got his Dutch rights. I know who it be, but I cannot get him to help me with that vonnis, that verdict. But it's if you have an elected member of parliament that can talk right and act on your behalf to see what Holland can do, because it's not your fault. It is your parents' fault. It is the clerk that didn't put attention. And today you're suffering because you're losing your Dutch rights. Anna Elaine Richardson, Silveria Jacob, Omar Otley, and Rolando Bryson, the OP and the NA didn't care about you for 4 years. They didn't care about to help you. Because many of them wrote the letter to the census office and to the governor. They sit down for 4 years, they never help you to obtain back your Dutch rights and either your country people. But today they're out there scouting for you all who have Dutch nationality today to come form part of their list, to gain your vote from your country people, for they to go back again in power to continue neglecting you all. Vote for the right man. We're yes seeing these problems that we constantly getting. Okay? Constantly getting to fix it. There is people who make a mistake. Somebody I know made a mistake and as adults went to look for the modern nationality. And the Dutch law says, after this certain amount of years, you whatever you do from your parents to look to obtain their nationality is considered naturalized to their nationality. Lose her Dutch rights like that. Trapped since 2015 in her mother country. Cannot come back because they need visa. Went to Milton Peters College, speaks at St. Martin English. Who you think 4 years people sitting down, they knew about it because the family wrote letters to them. They didn't do nothing to help them. They didn't do nothing to help her. Because the law says, if you touch any Dutch soil, then you can go back again, get your things in order, and then you can request back your Dutch rights. They do nothing to help the citizen. But today they want the citizen, the small man, the man who obtained his Dutch rights to come vote for them. And then they go to eat and drink and take their little brown sack down lowlands. Down in Pelican, down in Simpson Bay, where the rich people are miss. Where the investor comes and invest their money. But today they out of this side looking for votes, pointing fingers. If you're an immigrant and you obtain your Dutch rights, if you're a child of an immigrant and you're born with your Dutch passport, if you're a child of an immigrant and after 18 years, because you were in school here, you requested and you obtain it, do me one favor on August the 19th, that Monday, you make sure your vote goes for the right people. Who want to stabilize and bring something good for this country. Don't vote for people who's going to use you, because you have a power in your hand. As I always say, you have the power in your hands. Okay? That is very important for you to take the decision. Because most of you who come from foreign parents that obtain most probably their Dutch rights at late on their pension, 65 up. Some of them obtain their Dutch rights at the age of 60. I know you are a Sint Maartener. Don't be fooled, okay, by those that talks about the foreigners, because they too have a family. See that the mother or the father is from a different Caribbean island. And they migrate here, and they have the opportunity for them to are born within the Dutch rights for them to get it. The laws. Don't leave these politicians from these people so hungry and so desperate to use people to put them because of their nationality or from becoming from descendant of a Caribbean island. And their whole 4 years, they was picking them up, deporting them, breaking the law, the European law, separating family. They didn't care about nobody, using their cheerleaders to execute, putting people strategically in position that are going to obey to her, and never try to fix the problem. When I was on USP, I said, we're going to have to help the ones that are born here that have 100 years to the 50 or to 30, because there's a working class. And then on the second batch is to help the ones from 29 to 0, because they are the students. They're already being protected under the law that they have to be in school. Let we get the ones that can get a CRIP number, a tax number, help so that they can get a proper salary and the employer don't have to abuse of them, and they can contribute to the coffer of St. Martin. Be wise. Don't go because of you see a crowd. Don't go vote because of this is a crowd. Look at the intention of the candidate, okay? Because many use nationalities to get in back in January 11, but there was for the self. They was for the self. That's why they end up out. Okay? They end up being out of government today. And some of them is going to be removed by forces of the law, by the hand of the law. You're going to know about it when the time comes. Okay? That's my message in English, and I'm going to say it in Spanish so that it can go balance. Okay, you see again, not everybody living here for years know the exact language. Okay? And if you who is a child from a Haitian Creole parent, explain them in Creole exactly what I said. And tell the Haitians community, be careful who they're going to vote for. If you can't stand in public and tell the people, just like they stand there and tell you they're going to come with a hotel that costs millions and have all the people jobs and blah, 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 I telling you, it don't make no sense if you have bringing so much of jobs there and the people status is not in order. They're going to take advantage of them. There is people working for years for people, for employers, and their status is not good, and they cannot get a job somewhere else, and they becomes a slave of the employer because the employer not interested to help them either. And they're born right here. They're born right here. Because when these people have their problems, they comes to me and asks me. Some and some not. That's why I know the story about the lady that's 60 something on pension that yes voted in 2020 but couldn't vote on January 11, 2024 and will not be able to vote neither August because she lose her Dutch rights. That's the reason why I know about the young lady that's trapped in her mother country since 2015 because she went and looked for her mother rights. And without her know, she lose the right of the Dutch rights because she born here. She born here from a father that's born here too, that work for government, that pass away. Okay? And William Allen know him, know the father. They couldn't do nothing, they will not do nothing either. And Sylvia didn't do nothing either. The only thing she do is destroy the National Alliance in pieces. And so hungry to come in power, to go look for somebody from a country to use them, for them to attract the votes from countryman voting for countryman. Okay? And when they reach there, they're going to continue with a little hidden agenda that the countryman don't know. Because when they're sitting, okay? When they're sitting and planning, your countryman is not in the middle of them. When they're cooking the food, the countryman is not there. He sits at the table to eat the food. But he didn't have no decision, taking a decision what type of food to cook. You just sit down there and eat. And you don't need that. That's why I'm appealing to you who is coming from immigrant relative and you obtain your Dutch right by birth or by naturalized because you went to school here, vote wisely. Understand this message clearly. And you know that what your parents them did. There is people that have Dutch rights today by naturalized can tell you stories of them, the years that they live here, being illegal, running and ducking, that today you, who's their child, yes, can live good. Okay? Because none of those National Alliance people, can you imagine Artuel Irion in the middle of Haiti? I can bet you he never went. I just visited. I stayed 10 days there in the worst moment of Haiti. Months after the earthquake, I saw opponents. I cried to see a nation like that in the middle of the Caribbean. You think he go to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and he's going to go where I went? Houses, the floor is dirt, the walls are made from zinc, and the roof, that's an oven. No, they goes to Punta Cana. Durang when he never went to those barrios. These people don't go to those places. I bet you that they never travel most of the Caribbean islands. They went to Anguilla for sure, to party, to drink. But did they went the rest island? Did they make it the business to travel the islands? To understand why people are leaving their country to come here? For a betterness from way back in the 60s? I told you all about the story of a lady that's 100 and going to 100. She came young here. Her son was born here. Today the son is on old age pension. These people build this country, and we need to respect them. You understand? Don't use these people. When I fought for this man from Nevis with all of his skin, and I call out for the Nevision and the Caucasian government to come help, do you know how many Caucasian and Nevision live in here that I thought they was from St. Martin? Never knew that the mother or the father come from St. Kitts? They approached me to help me identify the family. The same way I saw them. Thinking that they're from St. Martin because they speak the St. Martin English, because they're born here. They came in the days of the Democratic Party when Claude was in power. And they make a life for their family here. Their children born here. Their children born here. And the grandchildren are born here. Don't leave this young National Alliance and this OP party and no other political party. Use you because you come from a descendant of the countryman. And they, and most probably those children, never went, and especially Haiti, they never went to Haiti. And they live in here, the St. Martiners, because their parents come from Haiti. Because the parents come from Santo Domingo. They never went because of the crisis and the instability that Haiti in. The parents don't want to show their children where they was. And the day you all get an opportunity and you can visit Haiti, go and visit. Don't go to only the tourist area. You have a lot of Haitian friends here. They will protect you over there and bring you there to see. The same thing with Santo Domingo. Don't go to Punta Cana. Don't go to none of those tourist areas. You have Spanish friends, make it your business and leave them bring you to Barrio for you to see. Okay, and especially the Spanish people. Everybody out there looking for votes, but in reality, they forget that they had an anti-immigrant minister of justice with her anti-immigrant mentality cheerleaders that help her deport people from here, walk over their rights. But on the tax people money, she went to represent the Dutch kingdom in Geneva, talking about human rights. And she's the first one that violated the National Alliance. Did you know that they had a meeting during that 4 years? They had a meeting for Aruba, Curacao, and St. Martin to choose to remove visa from the Dominican Republic people to come here? Ask Sylvia Jacob what she did. The National Alliance, who out there right now looking for you all to go on the list, ask what she voted for. Because Curacao was willing to remove the visa. But Aruba said no. Ask Sylvia what she said. These things don't come in no press releases. These things don't come to tell you that she went there. and the question was there when the other Dutch people was there. But today, they're out there looking for the Spanish people to come on their list to go ask them to vote for them. But when the opportunity was there, Excuse alone say yes. They don't have an issue to remove the visa. Okay? Know these things before you go out and have their flags and their t-shirt to go campaign for certain candidates there. Because they can give you financial money for you to wear t-shirt and campaign for them. Because you're going to do more oppression on your own descendants then. Because they didn't care, never care for you. Okay? Esta parte yo lo voy a hacer muy corto en español porque hay una nota de voz que está circulando de una señora que yo creo que es de Guyana, haciendo una petición a una persona también que es de Guyana. Que el Partido Nacional, el Partido Blanco, está buscando candidatos de diferentes naciones, Jamaica, guyanís, dominicanos, latinos y de otras islas del Caribe para unirse como candidato en la lista. Y yo quiero que ustedes latinos, especialmente los dominicanos, recuerdan muy bien los últimos 4 años cuando la ministra Ana Elaine Richardson, una ministra de justicia, contra de los extranjeros, deportando y rompiendo familias, que no tuvo ningún tipo de corazón para ayudar a los dominicanos que estaban en problemas o cualquier otra naciones, haitianos, guyanís y jamaiquinos, para estar aquí buscando ahora candidatos para buscar el voto porque ustedes tienen el derecho de votar. Y tengo un problema de ver que ustedes latinos cogen un t-shirt de uno de esos partidos para estar campañando porque ellos pueden pagar para su servicio. Vamos a traer esta gente de nuevo, dándole votos para tener más problemas para el país, especialmente los inmigrantes que viven aquí. Ellos nunca dieron orden a la inmigración para ir a deportar la gente de Europa que está aquí. Nunca fueron a hacer todo siempre, o todo y siempre estaban para salir contra los inmigrantes del Caribe. El ministro de Justicia anterior, la señora Ana Elaine Richardson, separó familias de aquí. Si tú sabes un caso, otra gente también sabe. Deportando papá que estaba trabajando, casado, violando el artículo 8 de la ley europeo que dice que el gobierno no puede separar familia. Ella no estaba interesada en eso. Poniendo sus payasos que van a obedecer a su orden en posiciones estratégicas en la inmigración para hacer lo que ella dice. Ella pertenece al Partido Blanco, National Alliance. Y si escoge un latino para estar en la lista, es solamente para buscar el voto de ustedes. Es igual como el Partido Verde que estaba en coalición con ellos, porque tampoco ellos estaban peleando para los inmigrantes. Hoy quieren usar los inmigrantes que tienen el derecho de votar con la nacionalidad holandesa para venir de nuevo al poder, para continuar con una agenda que nadie sabe. Por eso te pido a ustedes, abren sus ojos. Yo soy el candidato no, el último en la lista del Partido Amarillo. Y yo sí quiero resolver, comenzando a todos que nacieron aquí y son adultos de 30 y pico, 40, 50 años y no tienen sus papeles en orden. Yo sí quiero pelear para esa oportunidad, para que a lo menos ustedes, comenzando con ustedes que nacieron aquí, para tener sus papeles en orden, para estar registrado en el departamento de impuesto, para que ustedes puedan trabajar para el salario correcto, para el dueño de tu trabajo puede respetarte, porque muchos están trabajando porque no tienen papeles y nacieron aquí. ¿Ok? National Alliance, el Partido Blanco, con el ministro de Justicia de en ese tiempo, Anna Elaine Richardson, heredó un problema de una muchacha que deportaron porque estaba en ese momento embarazada, le mandaron a Colombia y de ahí le deportaron directo a República Dominicana. Nadie en ese tiempo, en 2017, preguntó si tú tienes familia en San Martín. No, tú no tienes papeles, te mandamos directo a República Dominicana con los recién nacidos. ¿Ok? Tengo 1 año y medio peleando para esta muchacha regresar. Y pronto va a regresar. Muy pronto va a regresar. Igual como un otro que nació aquí con su pasaporte holandés. En 2015 fue a República Dominicana a buscar el derecho de su mamá. Sin saber, perdió, porque fue naturalizado dominicano, perdió su derecho de ser holandés. Está atrapado desde el 2015. En los 4 años que Naturalized estaba en poder, la familia contactó a ellos y nada hicieron, pero hoy están allí buscando candidatos de otros descendientes de otras islas para subir y pedir para votar. Pero ni eso podía resolver. Ayudar a la muchacha a regresar, tener sus papeles y en 1 año, como la ley dice, ella puede de nuevo pedir al gobierno de Holanda para ella conseguir su derecho de nuevo como holandés. Esta gente no está para los inmigrantes. Por eso siempre digo que Anna Elaine Richardson, que era ministra de Justicia, que pertenece al Partido Blanco, conjunto, en coalición estaba el Verde, es un anti-inmigrante, un ministro de anti-inmigrante. Trató de deportar gente o quitar papeles permanentes de gentes. Pero gracias a Dios, alguna familia llevó al gobierno al corte y un juez le ordenó que no puede hacerlo. Tienen su plan, junto con el líder de su partido, Silveria Jacob, que era antes el primer ministro aquí, que mandó a nosotros comer comida que ella no come. Sacando gente del registro civil. Y muchos inmigrantes con papeles permanentes tienen problema hasta hoy. Perdieron su derecho. Nunca renovó. Subieron el salario o el dinero anual para bloquear a ustedes conseguir sus papeles. Nunca hicieron un movimiento para ayudar a las que nacieron aquí, que tienen 30, 40 años o 50 años, para ayudar a ellos, esos inmigrantes, conseguir sus derechos, que fueron a la escuela aquí, que probablemente el mismo ex ministro presidente, cuando ella estaba trabajando en la escuela, maestra, probablemente dieron clase a esos inmigrantes. No hizo nada. Las últimas elecciones usando una dominicana en la lista para atraer votos, igual como usan los dominicanos que tienen pasaporte o descendientes de Santo Domingo para usar a ellos para traer votos para ellos. Y no hacen nada para la comunidad. Hasta trató de bloquear a la Asociación Dominicana cuando ustedes tenían sus eventos. El lunes, el 19 de agosto, pido a ustedes latinos que viven aquí, salgan y votan por mí. Estoy en la lista de no, soy el último candidato en el partido amarillo y yo sí quiero regular y traer y cambiar la ley o las pólizas para ayudar que nacieron aquí, que no tienen sus documentos en orden, para ayudar a ellos que nacieron aquí, comenzando con los adultos. Así pueden registrar a ellos en el departamento de impuestos, que pueden trabajar y pagar impuestos, y luego ayudar a las que están en la escuela hasta los bebés que nacen. Votan por un político que sí entiende y sabe qué tiene que hacer con sus ciudadanos. No voten para alguien que va a comer y beber todo el día con los millonarios. Hoy están en tu barrio. Hoy van a estar en bares dominicanos, latinos y todo. Hoy están en bares guayanís, bares de jamaiquino para buscar el voto. Pero cuando estaban en poder en 4 años, no estaban en los bares, no estaban en los restaurantes. Estaban allá en los Lands, en Pelican, en Colbé, en Simpson Bay. Pero allí no consiguen voto. Por eso están por este lado ahora buscando. Tengan cuidado. Dame a mí la oportunidad para yo sí representar y arreglar asuntos del partido. No, el partido amarillo. La posibilidad de estar de nuevo con más votos. Así podemos estar más seguros y estabil. Y podemos pedir de nuevo el portafolio del ministro de Justicia. ¿Ok? Para continuar. Algunos saben y algunos no saben. Pero tú ves a esa muchacha que deportaron en 2017 de Colombia para República Dominicana y que dejaron aquí 4 menores pronto, más pronto que tú crees, va a regresar de nuevo al país para ver sus hijos. ¿Ok? Así tú tienes que buscar un líder que va a trabajar el interés del pueblo. Un líder que no va a violar las leyes internacionales de los derechos de los inmigrantes y de los humanos. ¿Ok? Gracias por su atención. Gracias por seguirme. Voy a continuar en inglés y espero que tú puedas compartir. Voy a poner el tiempo cuando comencé en español para que tú puedas compartir mi video a todos que tienen derecho de votar. Son latinos que tienen derecho porque naturalizaron. A sus hijos que nacieron con el derecho. Hablen con sus hijos. Aquí no es para ir a votar para un partido porque es grande o porque el líder toca música. Aquí tenemos que estar eligiendo líderes que trabajan interés o político que van a trabajar en el interés del pueblo, del ciudadano. ¿Ok? No políticos que quieren usarte para tu voto y te mandan, ya tú sabes para dónde. Tú no lo puedes conseguir. porque cambian su número. No tienen tiempo para ti más. Tengan cuidado. Hablen con sus hijos. ¿Ok? Y no le dejan vender su voto para dar este tipo de políticos. ¿Ok? Porque diciendo que voy a votar para fulano es para el mismo partido blanco, mismo partido verde, para ellos traer sus agendas secretas para continuar deportando y sacando a la gente del registro civil. Pero ahora que hay elección, ahora sí están buscando los inmigrantes que tienen derecho de votar. Ahora son tranquilos, contentos, feliz, mostrándote una cara. Pero no te olvides los 4 años. No te olvides trabajando para $100 porque había COVID. Y el National Alliance y el UP, dejando tu dueño de trabajo pagarte puro. Tú sabes, no puedo sacar las palabras malas, pero pagarte porquería. Y tú tenías que comer. Tú tenías que pagar. Recuerdas esos momentos. No le dan a ellos el poder. Si la mujer está en la lista o no está mañana, el anti-inmigrante que usó el poder de ser ministro de justicia para cerrar en St. Peters alrededor de su casa, a hacer una redada para tú ver que ella no está buena de su cabeza. Y su partido lo dejó. Su partido nunca le condenó. Y hoy el partido blanco está buscando gente latino para estar en su lista. Pero nunca condenaron a ella por mal usar su poder y sorrondearse en Peters, hacer una redada para deportar. Y en esa redada en St. Peters, deportaron padres que estaban, que tienen hijos casados aquí, le deportaron de aquí. Haitianos no pueden dar su voto de nuevo a esos 2 partidos. Pido a ustedes para votar para mí. Estoy en la lista de no, partido no, amarillo. Soy la última en la lista. Hablen con sus hijos y ustedes que son hijos, hablen con tus padres. Porque en esta elección no vamos a votar por el popularidad. Vamos a elegir un político que sí quiere trabajar para su pueblo. Vamos a dar a mí una oportunidad para yo demostrar al pueblo que de verdad estoy para ustedes. No es tiempo para votar para las que son populares. ¿Ok? Gracias por su tiempo. People, thank you very much for watching me. Be careful who you vote for. It's not time to vote for popular political party. It's time to vote for leaders, politicians that's going to work in the interest of the small man, the interest of the community. We don't need no politician that's going to be from the up or from the National Alliance because they are there giving out, paying for your service, to wear a t-shirt, to have a sticker on your car. Okay? Because of popularity. Vote for somebody that when you're in problem, when the brother and the sister in church, your family is in problem, you can pick up your phone and you can call your elected member of parliament. My name is Gromiko Wilson. I will appear as Wilson Gromiko LNV. I'm the last candidate on the No Party, the Yellow Party. The party that's leader is Christopher Emmanuel. I'm asking you for your vote and your support because this election is crucial. It's more important than the one before. We need to give the No the mandate. And you have the power. You all immigrants have the power to have the Dutch rights, have the power to vote and support somebody who, yes, is telling you on the record that we need to fix the bonds heirs in Martinez that don't have the papers in order. We need to help them. We're starting from there because you who born here have equal rights as whoever born here, my children. And you have equal rights as me who is a Dutch citizen registered in the census office. We need to stop. We need to get the cheerleaders of the National Alliance that still sitting there, those puppets that's still working on their behalf. Because the leader of the country, they have no guts to remove them. We need to strip them off. It's either you work in the interest of the community, this country, or you're going to be removed because you're not there as a cheerleader or you're not there as a puppet of the National Alliance, Silveria clowns and Anna Richardson clowns or something. Or Otley clowns and Rolando clowns. You're going to work in the interest of this country. So I see it. It is important. Give your support, give your vote to the No Party. And automatically, I always tell people, vote for me. I'm the last on the list. And you're going to get more information. I cannot say what I know, but the party is going to announce. Just stay tuned to follow the No Party Facebook page so you can be up to date when they post stuff there and you can share it. Okay? As I said, my name is Gromiko Wilson. I will appear on the ballot as Wilson Gromiko LNV. I'm the last candidate. Don't know the number yet. You're going to find it out somewhere this week. Postulation day will be July the 2nd. I'm here trying to say, I think it's 1:30 our we need to go to the Parliament building. Let me just check it for you fast. I will check it fast for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's on 721news.com. The No Party will be the 5th political party to give the list at 1:30 in the afternoon. So from 1 o'clock, if you support somebody on the No Party, be there, be in solidarity, because on August the 19th, that Monday, we need to send a clear message out. Give the No the mandate, give the No the power. You're going to see the rest candidates by the name, the pictures, every information that the party have. Is going to publish it. I'm going to share it so you can be. My position on the list is the last, and I'm asking you, I'm pleading to you to give me the opportunity to represent you in Parliament for the year 2024-2028. Take care, have a nice day, and please share my life. Okay? See you all, and stay away from the brown sack. And I'm going to keep saying stay away from the brown sack because the brown sack is going to get people locked up. The brown sack is going to get people locked up. Illegal things is going to have people lock up people. Okay? So stay away. Tell these people I'm coming to you, offering you for your vote. Tell them no, my vote is not for sale. And if you're proud enough and you have balls, tell them I voted Gromiko, the no brown sack man. Take care. Have a nice day.